feel like, I mean, I know TV has been getting bolder in its choices over the years, and this show kind of like exemplifies a lot of bold choices for a broad audience, and in particular, African American audience, when you're dealing with homosexuality, you're dealing with music, you're dealing with family legacies, all things that we don't really have that big conversations about often. You know, how much of a role do you think this show is going to play in starting new conversations?
I mean, I think if at the end of whatever day we come on, I don't know if it's Sunday, or we come on after American Idol. What day does American Idol do? Well, we come on after American Idol. The next morning, if their talk shows aren't talking about the content of some of the stuff inside the show, then we haven't done our job. Fox has really pushed the envelope. I mean, Fox normally, I haven't seen too many black shows on Fox, and this one showing a black family in such a positive light and in a negative light. But we push the boundaries with our views, because I think my character is like Archie Bunker in a way, and it's become politically correct to always talk about you're in favor of someone's choices and life choices. But then there's a minority out there, or maybe a majority out there. Whoever got those high heel shoes on? 86 of high heel shoes. Oh, that's upstairs. Because it's just a waste of time talking. There's a group of individuals out there, and we don't know whether they're minorities or whether they are a majority of the people in America, and not to mention the world, who has mixed feelings about homosexuality and the morality of it, and whether it's something that should be applauded or whether it's something that should be fought, that's going to change the entire course of human history. So I love the fact that my character is speaking for that unspoken group, in his views about it, and he's unabashed in how he feels about it, and it would be nice to spark up conversation concerning some of those things.
Do you think it's a different conversation dealing with that in the black community than it is in the majority? And why do you think so? If so,
completely. I mean, in the African American community, it's we have been emasculated to such a degree that anything that shows a man not standing up, back straight, chest out, stomach in, that firm man nature, becomes degrading to the individual. And we expect more out of black men. We are supposed to be seen in a position of power, and you consider homosexuality, you consider that more of a weaker or a softer, more delicate nature. So we really frown upon that, because it's been such a short period of time in which black men have actually been able to be called a man. We were a boy, up until pretty much near the 70s, and there's still some places we're still called boy. So when anyone that doesn't want to fit the full description that society has placed on what a man is, they get shut down, and we do that in a big way within the black community. I feel sorry for anyone who takes that homosexual choice in their life within the black community, because, you are on your own for the most part. Now there's a larger group speaking up, but, that's a lonely road.
family legacies. I mean, you look around through history, and there's been so many things with the Kennedys and the Rockefellers and this family, and now the Clintons, maybe in the future the Obamas or what have you. But as far as shows showing that black family legacy, I think this is the first show that's really attempting to show passing down wealth and passing down this. Do you think that's an important thing for us to grasp and try to start planning for?
I think it's a double-edged sword. The passing down of a legacy, because the beneficiary of that legacy never really learns the hard work, effort that it takes to gain that type of fortune. So on one hand, it's like I work my butt off to take care of my 2 grandkids now. Well, not take care of them, but to make sure that when they get older, they don't have to bust their ass the way I've had to bust my butt my whole life. My 3 kids, I work hard so that they don't have to go through what I went through. But somehow I think going through what I went through gave me the strength and the fortitude to go on and accomplish as many things that I've attempted to accomplish thus far, and to continue looking for new challenges. But it's nice for you to, like King Solomon said, a man should see some good for all his hard work, and for us to be able to gain some wealth and learn how to manage it and to maintain it and to disperse it according to need, you know, not according to want. I think that's something that the Kennedys and some of these other families may have learned to do and pass down to their children, so they can appreciate and be able to have the wealth and pass that on to the next generation and the next generation. I think we need to learn that, but it's nice to see a black family with those kind of opportunities, a black billionaire family, you know, but it's a lot of hardships that come with being a billionaire.
Yeah. Well, great show, man. I've just seen one episode, but I'm like glued and waiting for Fox to launch this so I could just binge watch all of this show and fall in love with it. I know it's going to change the game for TV and for conversations coming up in the future.
I mean, it gets better. You saw the edited version of what we're doing. I hope Fox allows us to stay on the air.
Wow.
Because the stuff is crazy.
Wow. Bravo, brother.
Thank you, man.
Thank you.